Alright. We live? Yay! Yay, we live! Yay! Yeah. Yeah, don't you just love Sundays? It is a day of rest after all. Hi, Wushi.
Welcome to the Abyss.
Hi. Yes. I'm doing okay. Yeah. Hello. That's awesome. And I have an announcement myself. If you check on my Twitter, I am gonna be in a Ruby fan visual novel, and I am the voice of Penny. So, any Ruby fans out there, go play the game now. It's been updated with some voice acting. The first voice acting batch is on there, so if you're a fan of Ruby, go check it out. Let me link it to you first, and then So if you guys want to play it, I'll link it to you here. The game is called JPDE Sonata of Fire. And here it is right here. Just linked it. And then he can go link it in the Twitch. So if you guys want to, if you're a Ruby fan, want to play a game, you want to hear my voice, go check it out here. I see. You're a chicken. Chicky chick chick. Chicken! I love chickens, Eddie. Speaking of chicken, I've actually watched, I've been kind of like skimming yet reminiscing. A very old classic movie of mine that I watched religiously when I was a kid. Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run! Yeah. Yeah, it was. Like, after the three Wallace and Gromit shorts, DreamWorks was like, hey, you want to make a movie for us? And they're like, okay. So, and, but oh my god, I love Chicken Run. And I watched it last night for old time's sake. I'm like, this movie still holds up to this day. And apparently there's going to be a sequel, which I'm really excited for, but at the same time, it's like, after what they've done to Ginger's VA, I'm kind of worried. Yeah, though I am glad they are replacing Mel Gibson with Mel Gibson's brother, because Mel Gibson is just a whack job, so I'm glad he's getting replaced. And they are bringing Mrs. Tweety back, and it's going to be voiced by the same actress, Miranda Robinson, so I'm happy to see her. So the actor who played Mr. Tweety, he passed away, so he might get a replacement. Yeah. Not saying when I say he might, he will be replaced, but I don't know if he's going to be in the movie. But it is confirmed that for now, Ginger, Rocky, and Mrs. Tweety, they're in. They say your mic is off. Can you hear him now? What's up?
Testing. Hello.
Can you hear him now?
I really don't like when my computer does that. Like, it will reset my... Like, OBS will
Okay,
reset my microphone
okay, they can hear you now.
I don't get why OBS resets my microphone for no reason at all. Sorry about that.
That's weird. But yeah, they can hear you now.
As I was meaning to say, yes, I really do adore Chicken Run. You know, that, again, for, what was it? Aardman's first theatrical release, they did absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah. I love Chicken Run, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit's good, and I will say I even liked Flushed Away. Flushed Away was good.
That's like the one Aardman movie I've not seen all that much. Like, I've seen...
I even like the Pirates movie one.
I need to watch both that and Flushed Away, I'll be honest.
They're both really good. So.
I do that one clip from Flushed Away. Any last requests? Jesus! That quote of the moment. 500 bits from Wunderschnell. Anyone else hate it when you're screaming and then your OBS just closes automatically because of an unknown error? Asking in general, in case you've never had the thing happen to you, Shads. Yes, I have. Stephen, thank you for the host. But I'm sorry again for my microphone being off, so if I said anything that you guys missed, I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay.
The clip from Flushed Away I remember most vividly is, any last requests? Yes, would you fly quite suddenly off the boat screaming like a girl? What?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, we gotta play the other Wallace and Gromit episodes.
Oh yes, I think we're like, we've done 2 already, and now we just gotta
yeah,
do
we're in episodes 3 and 4. I've also been rewatching the old Wallace and Gromit shorts too. They too still hold up to this day.
Oh man, I really hope they make something new with Wallace and Gromit besides the.
I would love a new Wallace and Gromit movie. Like,
yeah,
please.
As would I. Like, I'm surely Nick Park has got some ideas, right?
Yeah, I mean, surely.
Welcome to the Abyss.
Ink Knight, thanks for the follow and welcome to the Insanity. What was I just saying? Oh yes, again, you know, in regards to like Wallace's new voice actor, I think he's doing really good now.
Yeah, he's doing very good now. Like, if you hear him in the recent commercials on the YouTube channel, he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, he sounds almost exactly like Peter Sallis now. I mean, he'll never match Peter Sallis, but he's a pretty close second.
Yeah, Wunderschnell, it's Wallace's new VA. His name is Ben Whitehead.
Yeah. Since, you know, Peter Sallis sadly passed away some years ago.
Yeah, and Ben Whitehead, he voiced Wallace in the Wallace and Gromit game, but his Wallace voice was really off. Yeah, but then a year or 2 later, he's gotten a lot better, and it almost sounds exactly like Peter Sallis, which is really good.
Yeah. Again, nobody will match Peter Sallis, but again, Ben Whitehead's doing pretty good now.
Yeah.
From the start, he wasn't that great, but with practice, he's gotten really good at doing Wallace.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, if they do a new Wallace and Gromit feature, you really have to imagine that Ben Whitehead will be the one to pick up the role.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Of course, the best actor, in my opinion, will always be Gromit.
I see what you did there.
The signature brow. He can say anything with his eyes. Like, there is no better facial actor than Gromit.
Well, I'll get to that in a moment.
Well, there's no better silent actor than Gromit.
Yes.
That's why I always love characters that have no mouths, because as long as you can animate with their eyes and their body language to express their emotions, you don't need a mouth. It's perfect.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of claymation, is that, you know, you can do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Whee! Oh, shit. Oopsie.
Yeah, and the way how they animated Gromit's eyes, they used Nick Parker's eyes. So what they did was Nick would record himself, you know, doing all the various expressions of what Gromit would do in some certain shots, and then they would focus on the eyes. Like, okay, like how is he going to react? They would zoom in on the eyes, and that's how they would animate Gromit, which I like. I like doing that.
Anyways, now that I have a moment, 1,000 bits from Wunderschnell. If Daryl Dixon's voice actor took up javelin, discus, or shot put as sports, would we call him Norman Yeet'd? And according to Wunder as well, Gromit was actually going to have a voice, but they decided that the subtle expressions with his eyes was enough.
Oh yeah, it's like with Gromit, like you can like write a few paragraphs with his like with a single eye roll, or if his brow furrows. Like that's enough.
Yeah. And yes, Wunder, I am indeed the guy from the Hotline Miami games. Mask, or jacket. And hey, AG and Wraithy Girl.
Hello, guys. It's just gonna be us today on this lazy Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And hello, Fox.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've only saw bits of it, but I still need to see Shawn the Sheep.
As do I. I've heard like both of the movies were pretty good.
Yeah, and they even say like the actual cartoon Shawn the Sheep is pretty good too. Like there is a Shawn the Sheep cartoon.
Yeah.
And they say it's really good. It's really cute.
Oh my god, Nostalgia Bender, I love you for bringing that one up.
The Neverhood?
The Neverhood.
Oh.
Have you never heard of the Neverhood?
No.
Oh my god, you have missed out on so much, Nick Shadow.
Ooh.
It was a claymation point-and-click adventure game back in like the early late 90s, I want to say, and even though it didn't sell well commercially, it's become like a cult classic.
I see.
Like you probably haven't figured it out, but I've actually used the music from the Neverhood in some of my videos actually.
Mhm. I see.
If I can ever get a download of the Neverhood, I'm definitely wanting us to play it for Double Shadow.
Oh, we should.
All right, have a
And
good
of course,
one, Foxy.
anyone knows that Shawn the Sheep, like Shawn himself, he was from the Wallace and Gromit short "A Close Shave," and
yes.
which in my opinion is my favorite Wallace and Gromit short. I love "A Close Shave" because Shawn is so cute, and I do like my favorite order of the Wallace and Gromit shorts is "A Close Shave," then followed by "The Wrong Trousers." Actually, no, scratch that. "A Close Shave," then followed by "A Matter of Loaf and Death." That was a really good one.
Oh, I love that one.
That like, I'm light as a feather, I'm the baker light girl. Like, oh my, Piella Bakewell, she was frightening as shit.
Yeah. Looking
And
back
also Fluffles the poodle, I love her.
I wonder if they'll ever use her again in any other Wallace and Gromit.
I know, because she was a badass in that short.
Yeah, like the Alien 3 reference.
Yeah.
Alien 3 they referenced, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, get away from her, you
Yeah, like,
bitch.
get away from her, you bitch. And, like, it's kind of funny how it is get away from her, you bitch, and bitch is a term for a female dog. So, it's like, I knew what you were doing, Nick Park. God
see
bless
what you did there.
And, so, I love a close, like, from favorite to least favorite, "A Close Shave," then followed by "A Matter of Loaf and Death," "The Wrong Trousers," and "A Grand Day Out." Because, I will admit, when I first watched...
What about Curse of the Were-Rabbits? I know it's a movie, but...
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love that one, too. I'm talking about, like, shorts.
Oh.
But, I remember watching, The Wrong Trousers, growing up. That penguin always freaked me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He freaked me out as a kid. Like, he legit terrified me, because it's just those little beady eyes and that blank stare.
Yeah.
Just, Like, the penguin is the most simplest character, and the fact it's just those bee little eyes and that blank expression just terrified me as a kid. Like, he terrified me more than Preston the Cyberdog.
Oh,
even
that
though the Cyberdog, even though Preston is a lot more frightening than the penguin, but it's like, no. When I was a kid, I was more scared of the penguin than Preston.
Anyways, Kenny Arkin Pony, thank you for the host, and thank you, Half Crooked Grin, for the 4 months. Hello, I Inverted Shadow and Co. Can't stay long, was volunteered to help unload furniture later this afternoon, but I'll stay as long as possible. Well, thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, yes, right. Wallace and Gromit shorts. My favorite will still always be, I mean, of the 3 main ones before A Matter of Loaf and Death, my favorite will still always be The Wrong Trouser, since it's the one that first got me on Wallace and Gromit. Oh, shit.
Oh, dear.
That was a long way to fall. Whoopsie.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said yours is The Wrong Trousers?
Yeah, The Wrong Trousers. That will always be like my favorite of the 3. Close Shave will be second, and then A Grand Day Out, because, you know, Wrong Trousers was the one that I watched religiously as a child from the first offset, and that's what got me, and it's what got me into Wallace and Gromit, so...
Yeah, what got me into Wallace and Gromit is because I remember being in the first grade, and it was like movie time, and then my first grade teacher showed us all the shorts, and like we all watched it, so it's like, oh my god, this is so cool. So
I'm guessing it was your first time seeing claymation as well?
Yeah, it was my first seeing claymation too. Like, I did see Gumby
Smart
here
money.
and there growing up in the first grade, but like seeing actual claymation in the movie form was like, that was new to me. So like, oh, that's so cool.
Speaking of, you do remember the Gumby movie, right?
I have not, no.
They actually
Again,
did like a
I've
Gumby movie.
I've only sparsely seen Gumby, so.
I might have to show it to you sometime.
Huh.
Yeah. And what was I had something else in my mind, and then I forgot about it. Damn it, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, Half Crooked Grin, yeah, growing up, looking at the penguin now, he's not scary, but for me, when I was a first grader, the penguin freaked me out, because again, it's those, anything with
Beady
black,
eyes.
it's the black beady eyes and that blank stare, like, just, that he always set me off wrong as a kid. Like, I'm fine with him now, but just,
Yeah,
when
also,
I was a kid,
now I remember
like-
what I was going to say.
like, when I was a kid, he was nightmare fuel.
Mm-hmm. Like, now I remember what I was going to say. Shadow,
Yeah?
were you aware that it was actually, before the Telltale games, there was another Wallace and Gromit video game on consoles? Project Zoo?
Really?
There was.
Huh. I did not know that.
Well, I actually played it to completion, and, you know, for a Wallace and
Oh?
Gromit game on consoles, it's actually not that bad, actually.
Sounds like fun.
If we were able to get if I was able to get my hands on a copy of it, or any of us could, I think we definitely should take a look at it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well, shit.
Because anything Wallace and Gromit, I love.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I legit smile from ear to ear grin when every time I hear the theme song. This da 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 da.
Oh, that theme is just iconic. And now that I miss it, fucking Vunder with $22.24 for the GoFundMe. I know you say to save our money, but you need it more than I do right now, man. Gotta pitch in however possible, you know. Again, don't hesitate to reach out if you ever need help with anything or just want to chat about any problems. Well, thank you very much, Vunder. Just... Still not used to this kindness. I should be, but I'm not.
Love you.
No nostalgia bender, it wasn't. It was basically like a third-person Wallace and Gromit game where you literally just take control of Gromit to try and stop Feathers McGraw from, you know, abducting their polar bear friend from the zoo, basically.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of Feathers McGraw, I looked up if Feathers McGraw was scary growing up. Apparently, it wasn't the only one. There is, in fact, a Reddit thread of people saying that growing up, Feathers McGraw did scare them as a kid. So, it's like, huh? So I'm not crazy.
feel like I'm one of the only few where, yeah, he creeped me out, but I wasn't downright terrified of him.
I wasn't like scared, but like I was like, holy shit, get the fuck out of my screen. Stormy!
Hello, Stormy. Well, she can't stick around, but oh!
10 bits from Stormy. Did someone mention the Neverhood and Project Zoo? Afraid I can't stick around too long, but check your DMs, Shads. Huh?
She literally linked me to a download of from an abandonware site for both Project Zoo and the Neverhood.
Oh!
Stormy, you absolutely wonderful creature, you.
You're the best, pun sister.
Yes. But now we have no excuse not to try the Neverhood, for sure.
Yes.
The abyss.
Galaxy Medic and Dawn Nightshade, welcome to the Insanity. Thank you very much for the follow.
But yeah, I look forward to whatever Nick Park and Arbin Studios makes, because, you know.
Oh, yes. Because whatever they do is, you know, usually guaranteed to be great.
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of Armin, I don't know if you saw one of their recent films, Early Man.
No, I haven't.
I actually had the chance to watch it as I was like on a flight to Florida or something, and it was pretty good. I mean,
also made another.
I wouldn't say it's as funny as like Wallace and Gromit or Chicken Run, but it's its own thing. So it's. I thought it was pretty good.
They also made another short film along with the Wrong Trouser. It's called Creature something, Critter. Hold on.
Are you thinking of the Cracking Contraptions shorts?
Creature Comforts. That was it.
Creature Comforts. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, with Creature Comforts, it was competing along with the Wrong Trousers for the Academy. No, it was competing with the Grand Day Out for the Academy Awards, and Creature Comforts won, but a Grand Day Out didn't. Or, but the Wrong Trousers and a Close Shave, they won the Academy for short film, and
Jesus, Father.
And sadly, A Matter of Love and Death didn't win the short. I don't know who won for that year, but
And also, Jesus Wonder. He literally told
What
me
do you
to
do?
read this message. Dyson Sphere Program. Isn't that what they called it when they made the vacuum in the first place? Some sort of code name? I don't know. And then he gifted me a game called Dyson Sphere Program.
Huh.
It's a space simulator game, but...
I see.
I don't deserve it, but thank you very much, Vunder, as always.
There's also a Wallace and Gromit theme ride and
Is
in
that
the
still
UK.
up?
I think so. Let me check.
I get spoiled too much. Yes, I do, and I really don't feel like I deserve it, because, oh my god. By the way,
Yeah, it's still up. Yeah, it's
still. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still operating. But yeah, the Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic in Pleasure Beach, Blackpool in Lancashire, England. I'm like, I want to go there.
I think you meant to say.
Yeah, Lancashire. But that's the main reason. One of the reasons why I would ever want to go to England is because of that ride.
Because I also have relatives from England, so I'd never really actually been to England. I mean, the
Really?
only time I've really been to England was when I was really, really young. I have never been to England before extensively, though.
Like, I would love to check out England.
It would be nice to see my family that are up there.
Yeah, I didn't know you have family there.
Yeah. Because I had an aunt that lived in England before she sadly passed away in the hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I do miss her, but, you know, I know she loved me.
Aw. I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Thrill-O-Matic is still operating, which is good. Cause like, ooh, now I have more reason to go check out England.
There is another thing I really want to see. Like, there was like a live orchestra performance of, like, the Wrong Trousers, I think it was. I forget what it was called, but...
I think they do, I think they do live performances of all the shorts, I think.
Yeah, no, Oliver, I can't handle this level of kindness sometimes. Also, goddamn it,
Because
Lightfire.
we love you!
God damn it, Lightfire. Guess you can say Shadow has gone to the riches, then to the spoils. Ah.
Yeah.
What would I do if Springtrap was added to Dead by Daylight? Again, I've been trying to do work on an animation for that, but I haven't quite figured it out.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Have either of us heard of Them's Fightin' Herds? I have. I've seen my friend Crocodile play it, and I think it's okay.
Yeah, like, I don't mind if it's just, the story, like, I don't know how the story's been updated, but it's like, because it is done by Lauren Faust.
Well, because, there was the whole thing of how it was originally a MLP fighting game, but then, of course, Hasbro put the veto to that. So.
Yeah. And it's just, original, like, I don't know if the story's updated now, but my one problem with the original story, I don't know if it's been updated now, is because of the main fighters you have, it's like, oh, the vegetarians are the herbivores and the vegetarians. They're the good guys. The meat eaters and the carnivores, they're the bad guys. It's like, there is no in-between. It's like, really? We're doing this shit again?
Oh!
It's like, ugh.
Okay, I won't lie, Vunder, you almost dicked me over there, because the Steam notification pushed me out of the game for a moment there. Not your fault, but that was kind of scary. Oof. I'll look at it in a moment, though.
It's like, hey, Them's Fighting Herds. Can we at least have a fighter that's a carnivore, please?
You'd think, right?
It's like, I just feel, again, I don't know if the story's been fixed or improved since, the original, but the original is like, hey, the herbivores are the good guys, the carnivores are the bad guys. So it's like, no, don't.
What are you gonna do? People will tell stories how they want to, so...
I guess, but, yeah. And holy shit, speaking of Lauren Faust, her birthday's coming up pretty soon.
Ooh, the mother of friendship is magic herself.
Yeah, her birthday is July 25th.
Wonderful.
Yep. Yeah, her birthday's
I know she left the team of Friendship is Magic because it didn't match her vision or whatever it was, but, we still have her to thank for basically making the show from the start.
I will say this, though. Like, here's my stance on Lauren Faust. The show's writing has gone a lot better after she left, in my personal opinion.
Again, it was Ben McCarthy who stood up to the plate when Faust left, right?
Because Lauren Faust was like, well, I don't want My Little Pony to be marketing. It's like, Lauren.
It's a show for little girls. It's going to be marketed, right?
Lauren, sweetie, honey, you're working with Hasbro, and what's Hasbro known for? Making and selling toys.
Exactly.
There's no way she could possibly win that. But no, instead of putting on her big girl pants and working with Hasbro, she just took her ball and went home. Like, Lauren, grow up. I'm sorry.
Ah, well.
Like, she rejected princesses. She rejected the Equestria Girls movies. It's like, Megan McCarthy trumps Lauren Faust, in my opinion, in terms, because, again, if Lauren stayed, we wouldn't have gotten Equestria Girls. We wouldn't have gotten Rainbow Rocks. It's like, we wouldn't have gotten more seasons of MLP. Like...
I still wish they had continued with Equestria Girls, though.
I know, because we could have gone with Sunset Shimmer, we were robbed.
The fact that we got cucked out of that is really disappointing. And now Wonder's going to be the coin game.
And also, Lauren Faust, I kid you not, she had the absolute gall to say, watching My Little Pony with recent seasons and the Equestria Girls, it's like having it's like being divorced and having your kids and losing custody of your kid. It's like, really? Bruh. She actually worded it like that. She says, it's like being a divorced parent and not watching your kids being taken out of custody. It's like, Lauren, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. It's like, Lauren, you can weave a tale, you can build a world, you can make good characters, but your writing's not that good. I mean, lest we forget, like, you wrote that really bad Powerpuff Girls episode, Equal Fights. You wrote that really bad, Ghostbusters episode, Everyone Knows It's Bendy. It's like...
we had to bring that one up again.
Uh-huh. Like, again, any episode that she writes that are bad, she had to publicly apologize for. It's like, Lauren, you're not a good writer. And I'm sorry to say, and I can agree with this, but, this is gonna be hard to say. Lauren Faust, you are the George Lucas of children's cartoons.
Remind me why that comparison is a thing?
She's just not, she's not subtle in her writing. Like, you know how in the, Over a Barrel episode, Over a Barrel episode with the ponies in Appaloosa against the buffalo, and she made the buffalo exactly like Native Americans? It's like, and she made them wear like Indian garb. It's like, subtle you are not, Lauren Faust.
Yeesh.
Or, you know, when making Zecora, when, all that voodoo African, it's like, wow, it's like, like, Lauren, dial it back. And let's we forget how she wrote Big Mac, Snip, and Snails before Megan McCarthy took over. Like, she made Big Mac and Snip and Snails, like, one-dimensional, stupid, useless. Like, it's like, we get, Lauren, you have issues with men. Stop it.
Right, I forgot because Lauren's a feminist. Oh, God, darn it.
Yeah, like the way she writes male characters, they're either passive or they're either passive characters, stupid, evil, or useless. It's like I think the only good male character that she's ever written was the professor, but even then he was only a father figure, so he was only like a passive character. So, but even then it's like, ugh.
Yes, I
like
know
when she made,
I've seen there's a concept video of Springtrap I Did by Daylight. I have watched it, so I know it's there. Sorry,
Yeah. But like when later, when Lauren pops at the show, like, Snips and Snails, they've gotten better over time, especially Snails with the Buckball episodes. Like, wow, Snails is actually, you know, pretty intelligent when he is the unicorn goalie, which I really liked.
Yeah. Let's not try and dwell on it too much. Let's swing back to, you know, Fall Guys over here.
Yeah, I know.
I will say, though, we can all agree to this. If not for Lauren, we wouldn't have the show to begin with.
Exactly.
So no matter her mindset, let's just be thankful that she actually gave us the show to begin with.
Oh yeah, of course. No denying that.
We're doing fine, Kenny. It's another lazy Sunday for us.
Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Great song by the Monkees.
Monkey!
Monkey! Ba-bomb! Monkey! Ba-bomb! Monkey!
I will never not say it like Dennis Hopper did in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Neither will I.
Monkey!
Monkey! Ba-bomb!
Ba-bomb! I can't do that one as good, but...
Speaking of, like, isn't Illumination and Nintendo making a Mario movie?
Yeah, and I'm more than a bit concerned in how...
Yeah, with, Illumination.
Being they're the ones who made those godforsaken Minions movies.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I won't lie, I actually do like the Despicable Me movies, because, you know, those were actually pretty good, but the Minions I could do without.
Unless they destroy every Dr. Seuss movie they made.
Now, I'll be fair. Despite its dubious quality, I thought Horton Hears a Who wasn't.
Oh yeah, like I love Horton Hears a Who, but the Lorax and the Grinch and the Grinch. Ugh.
I mean, I haven't seen the Grinch movie yet, but I don't know. From what I've heard, apparently it wasn't that bad.
Like, you know how in the original, the Grinch was an absolute asshole and a dickhead, especially towards Max.
Yeah.
And Illumination's Grinch, the Grinch is a tsundere. Yeah, just he behaves like a fucking tsundere. It's like, stop, please, desist.
I mean, I still want to watch it because, I don't know, I've heard, again, that it wasn't that bad, and apparently Benedict Cumberbatch wasn't too bad as the Grinch, but I don't know for certain, so...
Let's just say they got the backstory all too wrong with the Grinch. Just,
Was it trying to take off from, like, the live-action Grinch or something?
Not even close!
I don't know. I still maintain that the live-action Grinch with Jim Carrey will always...
Oh, the live-action Grinch, I love it!
Always be a guilty pleasure, you know?
Oh, I love the live-action Grinch.
Because, you know, Jim Carrey got to do what he does best, is just go bonkers, basically.
Oh, exactly. Like, he was more alive than Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
We don't speak of that around here.
No, we don't.
What the hell did they do to that movie? Seriously. Is it any wonder why that film was like the deal breaker for Seuss's widow to, you know,
yeah,
put
it was.
Put her foot down and say, hey, stop making live-action Dr. Seuss adaptations. You fucking suck.
Yeah, it was because of that. Dr. Seuss's wife was like, no more movies. But then there was a creative loophole. Yeah, we won't make any more movies. Well, if they were live action. But if we were to animate that, so they made a fucking loophole. Bastards.
I don't know. Again, discounting the Lorax, Horton Hears a Who wasn't all that bad. So.
Oh, yeah,
and then again, besides that, we also have the absolutely amazing Green Eggs and Ham series.
Yes!
Oh, I cannot wait for the second season.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, seriously, can we just admit that of all the adaptations we've seen so far of Dr. Seuss, the Green Eggs and Ham series is undoubtedly the best
Oh
so
my
far?
god, yes. Yes.
Seriously, why couldn't they do that to what they did to the Cat in the Hat and stuff like that?
Like, Michael Douglas as Guy was perfect.
Yeah. And then I forget who it was that did Sam, also.
I forget who it was, too, but oh my god, feels!
The chemistry between the two main characters is really what made the series, you know?
Yes! I love those two so much, and then the end of this year, at the end of the first season, it's like, oh my god!
I actually am really happy they're doing a second season to begin with.
Me too.
But it makes me wonder, like, how can they continue the story from there besides, you know, Sam finding his mother?
Yeah, I know. Like, there's so much you can do with that.
I imagine they will find a way to pull it off, but I'm genuinely curious as to how they will do so.
Oh, same.
But if it's in the same hands of the guys who made the first season, then I know it's going to be of amazing quality still.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Like that, I'm sorry, the whole thing between Sam and Guy, like, you know...
Yes! That one scene...
I do not like them, Sam, I am. Well, you could. I would not. I literally already forgotten the rhyme, because I'm an idiot.
I forget.
Not...
But, like,
I
when
would
you
not,
find...
I could not, would not on a boat. I could not, would not with a goat. I will not eat them on the rain. I will not eat them on a train. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am.
Damn.
Ugh.
But then you find out...
What?
But then when you find out why Sam loves green eggs and ham so much, it's just...
Oh, there's a reason nobody stuck around, Sam. Believe me, I know. Because I've tried. I've tried you as a friend, and you don't fit. You don't fit anybody. Not even your own mother.
Ugh.
Like, I saw that clip. When I first saw that, my heart just sank right there. Like, holy shit.
I know, just... Ugh.
Like, you saw it too. I don't think even the narrator could believe it. Like, oh dear.
Yeah, just holy shit.
Guy's just upset. I'm sure he didn't mean it. And I think I saw a comment on, like, somebody putting that clip on YouTube. Like, somebody even said, geez, I don't think even the Grinch would hit that low.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Just...
I mean, I guess it could kind of been justified, because I guess Guy thought he might have been lying about the mother thing as well.
Yeah.
But even still, Jesus Christ.
I know.
Thank God he admitted it at the end and made up for it, but Jesus.
I know.
Again, if you haven't watched the Green Eggs and Ham series on Netflix, you owe it to yourself to watch it. Like, seriously.
Yes.
Because, of all the Dr. Seuss adaptations we've gotten thus far, that one's undoubtedly the best one so far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ugh, I might have to go watch it again, just from talking about it.
Yes. Like, do yourself a favor and watch it.
Yes. Oh, shit! No! Oh!
Oh!
Yeah!
Yeah!
We did
Right!
it!
We did it! Somebody clip that! Clip that! Clip that! Clip that!
Hooray!
Clip that shit!
Hooray!
You did it! Clip that shit.
Thank you, Red Revolver. Oh yeah, we can't forget, like, the original animated Green Eggs and Ham as well.
Yes!
You know what? You want to know what I learned recently that I didn't realize when I was younger?
What?
Guy in that animation, do you want to know who he was voiced by?
The guy who plays Tigger.
Paul Winchell, yeah.
Yeah!
I don't know how I didn't...
Because when he first took a bite of the greens in hand, he goes, he does the Tigger laugh.
Like, I didn't realize it back then that they were the same voice actor.
Yeah. I also
mean,
love, like, I remember watching the other Dr. Seuss shorts. Like, I love the Sneetches. I love the Lorax, because that was a really classic one.
And of course, the Cat in the Hat.
The Cat in the Hat, yes.
That animation short of it was also very, very good.
There's also another Dr. Seuss short that I didn't know that existed, but now that I've watched it, it's really good. It's called the Butter Battle Book. It's a really good one. And, like, you know how Dr. Seuss stories tend to have, like, a message or an allegory about it? Like, you know... So the Butter Battle Book, what that book's about is there are two different, two different sides. Like, there's a war going on, and there's two different sides. One side is the Zooks, and the other is the Yooks. And one side, they like to have their bread, like, the reason why it's called the Butter Battle Book is because, I don't know which side prefers what, but, one side likes their bread, butter side up, and the other side eats their toast bread butter side down. And they go over a war, and there's a huge war about that's like, we eat our bread butter side up, we eat our bread butter side down, and so, and it's basically a parody or a message about how the U.S. was against the Soviet Union back then, and it was a literal arms race.
It's kind of funny considering, like, you know, Seuss also did political cartoons in his art style and stuff.
Yeah, hell, and that one, there's also another book he made called Yeet'd the Turtle, and it was about this turtle who's like, I want to be as tall as this, I want to be the greatest, I'm the king of all things, and, like, he demanded all his turtles to, like, be, like, this huge stack so he can be the king of everything, and Yeet'd the Turtle was, you know, the whole story is about anti-fascism, and Yeet'd the Turtle is based on Adolf Hitler, so... And the Butter Battle Book was based on the arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. And that book, and the book, the way how the book ended, it was an ambiguous one. And the book ends with both sides, both having a really small, tiny atomic bomb in their hands. And then this little boy is like, Grandpa, be careful. Who's gonna drop it? Will you or will he? And then ends with the grandfather saying, "Be patient. We'll see. We will see." And it ends on that cliffhanger. It is ugh.
I mean, it's weird because of all my time reading Dr. Seuss books, I've never heard of the Butter Battle book, and
it's really good.
I really need to go look it up sometime now that you've told me about this. So
you'll love it. The Butter Battle book is really good. It's a parody of the United States versus the Soviet Union, and the message was about how arms racing that leads to mutually assured destruction is bad. So
I mean, I guess it goes to show what a genius Seuss really was if he could sneak that kind of context into like a harmless media like that, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that book ends in a really dark cliffhanger. It's a very ambiguous ending. And because it does show that when it comes to an arms race leads
Sometimes
to
there really is no winner.
Yeah, and again, when it comes to an arms race, it leads to mutually assured destruction. So
But I'm actually gonna have to try and look this up now. So
it's on YouTube. The whole cartoon's on YouTube.
I'll have to look that up. So thank you very much.
And Dr. Seuss, he even said himself. Dr. Seuss himself said, the Butter Battle book, out of all the adaptations of his books, from the cartoons to the movies, out of everything, he says that cartoon is the most faithful in all of his entire works. Is the most faithful.
Compared to like the Lorax or the Grinch or anything like that?
Like, I would he said like out of all the adaptations, the Butter Battle book is the most faithful adaptation of one of his works.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look this up on YouTube now. So thank you, sister.
It's it's really good. Like if you can like ignore some like if you can get past like the really old animation and some of the voice acting, it's still really good.
I mean, didn't all the Dr. Seuss shorts back in that time have like that kind of quality of voicing and animation, or?
Yeah.
Even still, I will have to look it up. So thank you, sister.
Oh, you're welcome. You'll love it. Trust me.
And thank you, Wunder, for the sub bomb as well. Jesus Lord.
And yeah, like there are times, and I also love that one cartoon, The Sneetches. That was also really good because The Sneetches was also about anti-race. Was about
for this gift of power.
It's an anti-racism book.
And Wunder gifting a sub to Pagan Pixie. I'm sure she'll really appreciate that.
Welcome to the abyss.
Thank you, Marinda. Welcome to the insanity.
Well, Benio, that was the idea of the arms race. Whatever the U.S. came up with, the Soviet Union, Russia, they came up with better. That's how it was back then, when the arms race, when the United States was against Soviet Union and Russia.
Can we just admit that most of the wars nowadays are just utterly pointless?
I know, right?
Like, I know that some have purpose, but as far as I'm seeing, like most of the recent conflicts, it's all just a whole load of bluster.
Yeah. It's ridiculous is what it is. It's ridiculous is what it is.
The world does not need conflict. It needs resolve and peace.
Exactly.
Just what I needed.
And, like, also, not every country has to get involved with someone else's war, you know? I mean, can the country just for once say, hey, it's not my war, it's not my problem, I'm staying out of this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yes! Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Don't mind
me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
Excuse me, please.
Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope.
Fuck this
Fuck
shit,
this
I'm out.
shit, I'm out.
Then.
Alright then.
I don't know what the fuck
just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh my god.
It's these little moments that I appreciate with you, sister.
Can someone clip that, please? Clip that. Clip the entire of us singing, please. I want to share it now.
It's these little moments that I appreciate with you, sister.
Me too, brother. Because my god, that was good.
Yes. Wash, thank you, and welcome to the insanity.
Oh my god, someone clip that. That was amazing. Wow.
It's like we always manage to find some way to make a stream worthwhile, you know what I mean?
I know, right?
That's the beauty of our friendship, you know?
Yes. Oh
my lord.
Oh my god.
I can't believe we actually just trailed off like that.
I know!
Oh, that was absolutely magical.
That was amazing. Yeah, Benny. Yeah. The Sneaks was about racism, how it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, how does the morals of all of Dr. Seuss's great books in a nutshell? The Sneetches, racism sucks. Girl the Turtle, fascism sucks. The Big Brag, hey, no one's better than anybody, and you're no better than anybody else. The Lorax, preserve the earth and plant trees. The Butter Battle Book, arms races that lead to mutually assured destruction suck.
Yep.
The Grinch, Christmas is more than materialistic stuff. And Horton here's a who, protect the weak and the defenseless. And the Cat in the Hat, for the love of God, pick up after yourself. That's what it is. The Cat in the Hat, the message of the moral of the Cat in the Hat is, dear God, pick up after yourself.
Clean your house, damn you.
Well, that and also a little rule breaking is fine as long as it doesn't go too far. But
Precisely.
but still, pick up after yourself.
Oh, I won again.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, the Big Brag.
Should we just talk more about Dr. Seuss and maybe that'll bring me good luck?
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, the Big Brag is a really good one. In fact, I can read to you.
I've never heard of that one either, I'll be completely honest.
I can read it to you. I can read it to you. Hell, I'll read for the entire stream. Are you guys ready?
Oh, wait a minute. I know this one.
It's the one with the rabbit and the bear.
Isn't that the one where like the rabbit, the bear, and the worm all compete about like what the better sense is? Yes. I know that one. I remember it.
I love that one.
Oh my god. How do you keep bringing back these childhood memories of mine, Shadow?
Because I collected all the books when I was a kid.
Oh, man.
But yeah, someone clip that last win, too. Clip that, too.
Was that literally like 2 crowns in a row?
Yeah, clip that.
Jesus.
Alright. I think we got news. Yeah, keep talking about Dr. Seuss and then we'll keep winning. Alright, so let me read to you all the Big Brag.
Yes, I'm genuinely curious because I remember the story now. I just forgot how it went.
And trust me, guys, if you think I'm good at roasting, wait till you hear this one character's roast at the end of the book. But let me read it to you.
Yes, everybody quiet down. It's story
Everyone
time.
Quiet.
It's story time with Mama's sister Shadow.
Okay. The Big Brag by Dr. Seuss. The rabbit felt mighty important that day, on top of the hill in the sun where he lay. He felt so important up there on that hill that he started bragging, as animals will. And he boasted out loud as he threw out his chest, of all the beasts in the world, I'm the best. On land and on sea, even up in the sky, no animal lives who is better than I. What's that? Growled a voice that was terribly gruff. Now why do you say such ridiculous stuff? The rabbit looked down, and he saw a big bear. I'm the best of the beasts, said the bear, and so there. You're not, snapped the rabbit. I'm better than you. Pooh, the bear snorted. Again I say pooh. You talk mighty big, Mr. Rabbit, that's true. But how can you prove it? Just what can you do? Thought the rabbit. Now what can I do? He thought and he thought. Then he finally said, Mr. Bear, do you see these 2 ears on my head? My ears are so keen and so sharp and so fine. No ears in the world can hear further than mine. the bear grunted. He looked at each ear. You say they are good, said the bear with a sneer. But how do I know just how far they can hear? I'll prove, said the rabbit. My ears are the best. You sit there and watch me. I'll prove it by test. Then he stiffened his ears till they both stood up high, and pointed straight up at the blue of the sky. He stretched his ears open as wide as he could. Shh, I am listening, he said as he stood. He listened so hard that he started to sweat, and the fur on his ears and his forehead got wet. For 7 long minutes he stood, then he stirred, and he said to the bear, Do you know what I heard? Do you see that far mountain? It's 90 miles off. There's a fly on that mountain. I just heard him cough. Now the cough of a fly, sir, is quite hard to hear when he's 90 miles off, but I heard it quite clear. So you see, bragged the rabbit, it's perfectly true that my ears are the best, so I'm better than you. The bear for a moment just sulked as he sat, for he knew that his ears couldn't hear things like that. This rabbit, he thought, made a fool out of me. Now I've got to prove that I'm better than he. So he said to the rabbit, You hear pretty well. You can hear 90 miles, but how far can you smell? I'm the greatest of smellers, he bragged. See my nose? This nose on my face is the finest that grows. My nose can smell anything, both far and near. With my nose, I can smell twice as far as you hear. You can't, snapped the rabbit. I can, growled the bear. And he stuck his big nose way up in the air. He wiggled that nose, and he sniffed and he snuffed. He waggled that nose, and he whiffed and he wuffed. For more than 10 minutes, he snapped and he snuffed. Then he said to the rabbit, I've smelled far enough. All right, said the rabbit. Come on now and tell. Exactly how far is the smell that you smell? Oh, I'm smelling a very far smell, said the bear. Away past that fly on that mountain out there. I'm smelling past many great mountains beyond, 600 miles more to the edge of a pond. And way, way out there by the pond you can't see is a very small farm. On the farm is a tree. On the tree is a branch. On that branch is a nest. A very small nest where 2 tiny eggs rest. 2 hummingbird eggs, only half an inch long. But my nose, said the bear, is so wonderfully strong. My nose is so good that I smell without fail. That the egg on the left is a little bit stale. And that is a thing that no rabbit can do. So you see, the bear boasted, I'm better than you. My smeller's so keen that it just can't be beat. What's that? Called a voice from way down by his feet. The bear and the rabbit looked down at the sound, and they saw an old worm crawling out of the ground. Now, boys, said the worm, you've been bragging a lot. You both think you're great, but I think you are not. You're not half as good as a fellow like me. You hear and you smell, but how far can you see? Now I'm here to prove to you big boasting guys that your nose and your ears aren't as good as my eyes. And the little old worm cocked his head to one side, and he opened his eyes and he opened them wide, and they looked far away with a strange sort of stare, as if they were burning 2 holes in the air. The eyes of that worm almost popped from his head. He stared half an hour till his eyelids got red. That's enough, growled the bear. Tell the rabbit and me, how far did you look and just what did you see? Well, boys, the worm answered, the look that I took was a look that looked farther than you'll ever look. I looked across the ocean, way out to Japan, for I can see farther than anyone can. There's no one on earth who has eyesight that's finer. I looked past Japan, then I looked across China. I looked across Egypt, then I took a quick glance across the 2 countries of Holland and France. Then I looked across England and also Brazil, but I didn't stop there. I looked much farther still. And I kept on looking and looking until I looked around the world and right back to this hill. And I saw on this hill, since my eyesight's so keen, the two biggest fools that have ever been seen. And the fools that I saw were none other than you, who seem to have nothing else better to do than sit here and argue who's better than who. Then the little old worm gave his head a small jerk, and he dived in his hole and went back to his work. The end.
Jesus.
If that's not a roast, I don't know what is.
So would the moral of that story basically be don't underestimate anybody?
Well, don't be a bragger. Don't be a boasting asshole.
Well, that too, but...
Well, yeah, like, the moral is, no one is better than you, but you're no better than anybody.
Precisely. Nobody's better than anybody. Why can't we just treat anybody like we are all equal, you know?
That worm just spitting facts like that, like, damn!
Spitting mad fire on that mic.
Yeah, it's like, I love this worm. Hope you guys enjoyed the story.
Story time with Mama Shadow. That was absolutely wonderful.
I don't know why, but I'm kind of new for another one.
Oh, this is getting intense again.
Should I read another one?
Well, let's not make the entire stream that. As good as that was, though.
But, yeah, though. That was amazing.
I'm still quite happy that you read that, though.
Thank you.
Have you considered getting into audiobooks, by the way?
Well, I did narrate creepypastas when I first started my YouTube channel.
Ah, yes. I remember that quite vividly.
And the thing is, even though I am a voice actor, I really can't see myself being a narrator and doing audiobooks because it would take so much out of me just to get through one chapter.
Whoops.
Like a short story or a poem, yeah, I can do that, but an entire book, I can't. Like, to anyone who does audiobooks and narrates, like, I commend you because I can never do that. Because, one, I stutter, I mess up on so many things, I mess up on a lot of sentences when I narrate. It's like, I don't know how anyone who has the patience for that, so.
Yes. Even still, though.
The Jimmy Neutron copy pasta, what's that?
Not a clue, actually.
But yeah, I love the Big Brag. It's a really good story.
It is. I'm quite happy that you brought it up. And again, I remembered the story, but I just forgot how it went. That was wonderful, though.
Just what I
yes.
needed.
But that worm, though.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, now that I have a moment, what did I miss? Vinyl Evit, thank you for the 4 months. Thanks, Shadows, for all the fun times and smiles. Aww.
Aww. The fun time and smiles. Great, I imagine a future stream where I narrate the Lorax. That's my favorite one. I love the Lorax.
Lorax is a classic, barring the movie.
We could have gotten biggering that song, but no. And so we got, how bad can I be?
I mean, in its defense, it's not a bad villain song.
Yeah,
but...
it's still catchy, but it's like we could have gotten biggering.
Yeah.
We were robbed.
Yeah, that's a very light way of putting it. I mean, I really don't think it would have saved the movie from being what it was, but it would have made it a little more tolerable, I think.
Yeah. But no, they got rid of biggering because it was too dark for kiddies.
Motherfucker, have you not seen some of the dark things that kids' movies can do?
And it's like, dude, the Lorax is probably one of Dr. Seuss's most darkest works he ever made.
Exactly.
Like, aside from the Butter Battle book, the Lorax is one of the most darkest pieces that Dr. Seuss ever written. Hell, even the one Slur himself, out of all the villains, he was the most frightening.
And thank you for the 100 bits, have a good grin. Have a good day.
And what made the Onceler so frightening in the book was because the fact that you never see him, he could be anybody or anything.
Yeah.
Because what he did could happen to any person.
It's quite astounding when you think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, I know. 2 wins.
Like, didn't they make the Onceler in the animation of the Lorax a bit more, what's the word?
They made him a fucking hipster dork in the movie.
No, not the movie, the animation. You know, the...
Oh, in the animation? Like, he was an old crocodile jerk.
Yeah.
I remember one song that he sang, what was it?
You old Onceler.
Yeah, like, every once in a while I sit down with myself asking, Onceler, why are you a Onceler? And I cringe and I don't smile as I sat there on trial asking, aren't you ashamed, you old Onceler? You ought to be locked in a hoosgow, you should. The things that you do are completely ungood. Yeah? But if I didn't do them, then someone else would. Now that's a very good point, Mr. Onceler. Progress is progress, and progress must grow.
Oh, man.
And, like, that's the one thing I love about that particular song. Just the Onceler reasoning with himself, and he says, the things that you do, like, yeah, the things that I do aren't good, but if I didn't do them, then someone else would. Which makes so much sense, because that's usually the reason why we do things all the time. Because, well, if we didn't do them, somebody else would. That's usually the main reason why people do things sometimes. Yeah. Because we're greedy.
Also, I love these 100 bits from Wunderschnell. This is less of a stream and more of a podcast with I Am Shadow.
Sorry.
I mean, like, as much as I'd like to say we could consider doing a podcast, I really don't know if we'd be able to pull that off, you know?
I'm sure we can, as long as we, like, get a good topic of what's going on.
Hey there, Snowy.
Hello. Oh, hey, Rachel.
Hello. We've just gone on in about Dr. Seuss this stream, haven't we?
The Dr. Seuss stream! As for, like, I would love to, like, to do, like, some kind of podcast stream thing on my channel or Twitch, but, again, I really don't have the equipment to, like, do that. I would love to, but I don't know, because I don't know if any of you guys know of, well, I'm pretty sure you do now, but Foamy the Squirrel, and, yes. The creator, Jim Mathers, he does, Pumpkin Guy. Like, he used a little, yeah, he used a little hand puppet of a pumpkin, and, he does, like, those little podcast streams with a pumpkin puppet, and, his anime character, Paulina, I forget how you say her name, but yeah, I love Pumpkin Guy. Like, I don't watch his streams too many times, but he does bring up a lot of, like, really good topics, and it's like, you know what? I kind of want to do something like that. Like, I don't know if I could ever do a Twitch channel where I talk and play video games at the same time, because, I mean, I can do that, but I'm worried that if I talk too much, I might get distracted by the game. But, even then, because, you know, I have a lot of things to talk or rant about, so,
I mean, I've seen it done well, believe me.
Oh, yeah. But, like, I would love to do some kind of, stream/podcast thingamajiggy, where, you know, fans of mine can interact via chat, and then, you could just do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, I can talk for hours and hours and hours, and I don't know if I'll ever get tired. Well, my voice will get tired, but I don't know if I ever will.
mean, I could very much listen. A lot of us could very much listen to your rants for quite some time. I tell you that much.
Because I've got a lot to say. So I've got a lot to say, and I've got no filter.
Ah, yes.
How's your day? How's your day? Going good, Snowy.
Yep.
Apex Magnus. When you think about some movies back then, The Black Cauldron. Oh yeah.
How the hell did that one not catch on? I don't understand that.
I own the VHS movie, and I'm like, of all the Disney live-action remakes, I would love for them to remake that.
I know, right? How did that one not become a success, you know?
I know, and I know what your guys are thinking. Yes, Gurgi is annoying, but guys, if you read the original books that the movie was based on, Gurgi was meant to be annoying.
Yes. And we're doing fine, Morinda. Nice to have you here.
And the thing was, and the reason why the Black Cauldron didn't do well is because they tried to cram all the books into one movie when the Black Cauldron was its own volume of all the other books. I think it was like volume 2 out of the 4 or 5 books. But then they tried to cram all the books into one movie and it didn't work out.
I wasn't even aware the Black Cauldron was based off of a book series.
Oh yeah, it was a series of books.
Huh. I learned something new every day.
And they tried to cram everything into one, and it just didn't work out. Same thing with Tales from Earthsea, that Goro Miyazaki movie, which I watched, and my god, it's the very first Miyazaki movie that I genuinely did not like. And the thing is, it wasn't even done by Hayao Miyazaki himself. It was done by Hayao's son, Goro. And I can understand where it kind of came from, because for anyone who doesn't know or, read up on it, but Hayao Miyazaki and Goro Miyazaki, they've kind of, in the very beginning, they've got a really strange relationship, because Hayao Miyazaki kept pressuring his son Goro, hey, you should be an animator, you should do this and do that, blah, blah, blah. And then Goro made Tales from Earthsea as a way of saying, alright, fine, I'll do it. And then when Hayao Miyazaki watched the screening of it, he was disappointed, because the movie was 3 hours long, which was
3 hours?
Almost like Tales from Earthsea is nearly 3 hours long.
Good
for an
Lord.
animated movie. No, an animated Studio Ghibli movie, it was too long.
Dear Lord.
And it was so boring. Believe me, I watched it, I was so bored. And it sucked too, because Willem Dafoe was the main villain. And it's just, oh my god, it was so bad. But thankfully, and thank God, Goro recovered when he made the movie from Up on Poppy Hill. And since then, both Goro and Hayao Miyazaki, they've gone along much, they're on speaking terms, they've gone along a little bit better, but yeah, Tales from Earthsea, I love the soundtrack, but I would not watch it again, because I was so bored. And even the author of the book series, Tales from Earthsea, even she's like, yeah, this is shit.
I really need to watch the rest of the Ghibli films with you, because I've only, wait, didn't I watch one of them with you, I think?
We watched Nausicaa, and we watched Princess Mononoke.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot I still haven't seen. I haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service, I haven't seen The Cat Returns, I've not watched My Neighbor Totoro.
Spirited Away?
I haven't watched Spirited Away. I mean, I've watched part of Spirited Away, I've only seen literally, 2/4 of it, that's it.
What about Castle in the Sky?
Nope, haven't seen that. Haven't seen Porco Rosso, Pompolco. I've not seen Howl's Moving Castle, but I really want to.
There's also The Wind Rises. There's also Arrietty.
The Secret World of Arrietty, yeah.
Yeah. The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and and of course the saddest movie of all the Ghibli movies, Grave of the Fireflies, which
that And also, what was the other one? That and Hell's Moving Castle I really want to see.
Oh, I love Hell's Moving Castle.
Like, I have heard nothing but perfect things about Grave of the Fireflies.
But Grave of the Fireflies is so good, but
I
fair
know it's
warning.
a war movie. I know that
Yeah,
much.
but fair warning, you will cry.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Is it that depressing?
Cause true story, me and my brother, like one night, it's like we should watch a movie, and then us being Studio Ghibli fans, we're like, oh, let's watch Grave of the Fireflies. After we watched it, we were both bawling our eyes out.
Ugh.
My brother, he was crying waterfalls from that movie, and like I was like teary-eyed, like, cause holy shit. But my brother, like, that movie broke it. Like, the movie broke us.
Ugh.
Just holy shit. And what's sad, that The Grave of the Fireflies, it's an autobiography.
Oh, fuck.
Which makes it even more sad. Yeah, the movie Grave of the Fireflies is actually based on an autobiography.
Jesus.
So,
I mean, it's funny because I don't know if you saw the last Q&A video that I uploaded recently.
Huh?
I uploaded a Q&A video recently with, from Help from Turkish.
Oh?
There was a question on there where somebody asked if I had seen Paranoia Agent from Satoshi Kon.
Yes! Yes!
Yes. And then I told about how I basically watched all of Satoshi Kon stuff with you. So, Tokyo Godfathers, Perfect Blue, Paprika, and of course, Millennium Actress.
Yes!
Wasn't there, like, another that he did that we haven't seen, or I haven't seen with you? I could have sworn there was.
I think we've watched all of them?
I could have sworn...
Oh, wait! There was a movie that he was in the process of making, but he unfortunately died during the production phase.
It's that Dream Machine one, isn't it?
Yes!
Isn't
and then,
that
like...
one technically still in production?
Yes! But I think because of his death, I think it's because it's canceled.
Just what I
really hope it isn't, because apparently it would have been
Like,
his most ambitious one yet, right?
Yeah, like the Dream Machine one. But, like, yeah, Satoshi Kon died when, in the production phase.
Rest in peace.
It's, oh my... Pancreatic cancer, man. Just, fuck. And...
I think it goes without saying, fuck cancer.
And I will say this, and in my honest opinion, Satoshi Kon is the Stanley Kubrick of anime.
As in absolute perfection, or what?
In terms of, like, how he directs his shots, how he does the cinematography, how he makes psychological stuff.
Yeah, I know that for a fact watching Perfect Blue with you.
Like, yeah, with Perfect Blue and Paranoia Agent.
Yeah, Satoshi Kon's the one who did Paranoia Agent, and watching that for the first time with I Am Shadow, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's such a and the best part with Paranoia Agent, if you after rewatching it, you catch all the little signs that you miss. It's like, oh, I see that. Because like Paranoia Agent has so much has a good rewatchability thing where when you first watch it and you rewatch it again, you catch all the little signs that you've missed first time watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, Satoshi Kon, in my opinion, is Stanley Kubrick of anime, because the way how he animates shots, the way how he captures tension, and the way how, like, most of his movies, if not all his movies, they deal with, like, some kind of, like, psychedelic thing and psychedelic features and stuff like that, and, like, a lot of psychological stuff.
Again, I know that, again, for a fact, with both Perfect Blue and Paprika, for sure.
Oh, yeah, Paprika, yes.
What the fuck was that movie? Like, ugh.
And also, and I've also observed this too, and I noticed it quite a lot, but have you happened to notice that in all of Satoshi Kon's movies, well, most of them, the leading lady, well, who have, like, it's always, like, the main character is always a woman, yeah, of course, but they're always brown hair and brown-eyed.
Huh.
It's like, that is so weird!
Actually, you know what I really want to do with you now that I realize it's a thing?
What?
I want to rewatch Tokyo Godfathers with you, because as far as I'm aware, it actually did get an English dub.
Yeah, it did get a dub!
I really want to see how good that dub is, actually.
Yeah, same here.
But also because I really, 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 really love Tokyo Godfathers.
Oh, Tokyo Bug, that was a great movie.
It was.
I
think of the ones that I've watched, that one's my favorite, second only to, like, maybe Perfect Blue or Millennium Actress.
Oh, Millennium Actress was a near tearjerker.
I nearly cried watching that one with you.
Same here! It was, my god!
It's like, why did talent like him always have to die so young?
I know.
How old was he when he died, anyway?
Let me look it up. Satoshi Kon. He... 46?
46?
He was only 46!
Good lord.
He barely reached the age of 50.
Can I say it again?
Go ahead.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck it.
Ugh. The sooner we find a cure for that awful disease, you know, the world will be a slightly better place, I think.
Yeah. Seriously. And, but... What was I gonna say? Oh, but, nothing captures one of my deepest and personal fears than Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
Because Perfect Blue not only captures the fear of stalkers, but it captures the fear of dealing with obsessed fans. It captures dealing with what happens when you lose your identity and then your avatar takes over. Like, you know, because what Perfect Blue does show is like there's you, the person in real life, and then there's your entertainment avatar, like your celebrity name and stuff like that. And what happens when this avatar or this persona that you show to the world takes over your personal life. Like, that's scary.
It is.
Along dealing with, you know, stalkers and obsessed fans, because like, if you think celebrity culture here in America is bad, you've not heard the celebrity horror stories that Japan deals with.
Is it really that bad?
Terrible. Especially, you know, in the J-pop industry. So, cause like, let me give you an example. So there's this one J-pop group. I forget what it was. I forget what it's called, but there's 13 groups of there's 13 pop singers in this one group. So I forget what the group is called, but they're a J-pop band. There's like 13 girl members there. Like, they're a huge pop band. And then one of the members says, "Hey, I'm going on a date with my boyfriend just for one night," and that was it. She said that. She thought not. She posted that. It was nothing about it. She says, "I'm just going on a date. That's it. Just hanging out, having a good time." The next day, she got fired.
What?
Why? Because a stalker took candid photos of her and her boyfriend going out on a date. And if you're in a J-pop group, if you're a pop singer in the J-pop industry, if you're a musician, rule number 1, you can't have a boyfriend. You're not allowed to have a relationship, because you gotta make yourself pure for your fans, because it's stupid. She got fired for having a boyfriend because, oh, how dare she have a life? How dare she have a boyfriend? How dare she not owe it to her fans? How dare she? But yeah, all because a fucking stalker of hers took candid photos of her and her boyfriend going out on a date and spending a day at the hotel and like having a good time. But no, if you're a pop star in the J-pop industry, you apparently cannot be in a relationship. Period. Because you'll get fired.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry.
poor girl. Yeah, like, this poor girl got fired for going out on a date, and she was so distraught, she shaved her head and made a public broadcast apology to her fans, like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do this to you." Like, this poor girl was so distraught, and it was horrible.
Lord.
And again,
hearing this, I like to say to any of my Japanese viewers in the audience or watching this right now, I want to say, I mean absolutely no offense to you because you're wonderful people, but your culture's fucking insane sometimes.
Cause here's the entertainment industry mentality in Japan. If you're a pop star in Japan, you have to be pure for your fans. That way, fans because you are a construct for these sickos to fantasize about. Because you'll be the ultimate waifu for fans. They're selling you. It's sick. Like, they're selling your purity as a way to sell to sickos and sick fans. It's just ugh.
Again,
but yeah,
apologies to my Japanese viewers. Your culture is really fucking insane.
Yeah, because again, how dare she have a life? How dare she have a boyfriend? She owes it to our fans. And again, like, if you thought, how we treat actors is bad, and how we treat voice actors, you did not hear the horror stories of what Japanese voice actors go through. Let me tell you, the actor who plays Levi in Attack on Titan?
The Japanese one?
Yeah, the Japanese actor Hiroshi Kamiya. Well, when he announced that not only that he was getting married, but that his wife has a baby, his fans and stalkers were throwing hate mail and death threats because, oh, how dare you have a wife and a baby?
Oh my god.
Because you're Levi, you belong to us, It's like, oh my god.
Hey, to those kind of people, I have a little bit of a quick tip for you, alright? You listen closely? Let me break it down for you. People like that have lives. They are not bound to you in any way, shape, or form. They are not bound to the media that they voice or animate or write in for any matter. They have lives. They're people just like us, and if you seek to treat them like that, you're disgusting, and you should be shunned, for real.
And also, to all you fangirls and fanboys, the characters they voiced aren't real.
They're fictional. I go nuts over Trixie or My Little Pony, but even I have the common sense to know that she's a fictional horse character.
But yeah, these fangirls were so obsessed with, the idea of, oh my gosh, Levi has a wife and a baby? How dare he? Oh, and God help you if you're a voice actor and you play a character that kills the fan favorite, you're gonna get death threats. God help you if you're a voice actor just simply doing your job and your character kills the fan favorite. God help you. Because that's what happened to another actor recently.
I'll never understand why people can just sit back and watch cartoons and just enjoy them. It shouldn't be that hard to do, but evidently people have not progressed past middle school arguments to really figure that out.
And it's like, guys, you realize that they're actors. It's their job.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I don't know if this happened recently in America too, where this one actor, I forget his name, but he played Captain America, and I don't know what he did, but Captain America apparently said or did something that was morally wrong that the real Captain America never did, and the fans sent this actor's hate mail and death threats that he just went off Twitter because of that. I forget what it was, but it was the actor who played Captain America in this one Marvel show. It's new, but I forget what it is, and I don't even know who the actor is who played it's guys, They're actors. They're doing their job. They're not the character. They're playing the character.
Exactly.
Yeah, just... Ugh.
Anyway, let's try and segue back into Fall Guys. I think we're getting off track. I'm missing a lot in the chat.
Sorry.
Like, what is this from Wundersnell? I'm sorry that I missed this earlier, Wunder. In your Q&A, did you not say you wanted to join the Pyromancers, but were worried you'd leave them in the darkness because you had a larger following? I'm just gonna say this, bigger sub counts do not define you. It's all the talent you contain, man, and you can definitely help them out if they're having animation trouble. That is true. At the same time, though, given the situation with some of their past members, I don't know if I'd be able to fit in, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it was also like 15 bits again from Wonder that also encapsulated what you said perfectly.
Yep. 15 bits. I just want to say, to people who think you owe yourself to your fans or some shit like that, you owe them nothing. They don't know anything about your personal life, and they don't deserve to know. Message to stalkers who do this shit and get innocent people fired for stuff like this. Mind your own fucking business, you cunts. Thank you.
Thank you, Thunder.
Yeah, that was it, E.G. It was Wyatt Russell. He's the guy who played Captain America in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. 10 bits from Wundershell. Saying progressed past middle school is a bit of an exaggeration. They're still in fucking kindergarten. They can't get over the fact that their characters die or aren't real. Just get over the hard truth and stop acting so immature and entitled. The actors are doing their job and getting paid for it. You, on the other hand, are bitching and seemingly having nothing better to do with your own sad, pathetic lives. Either grow up or fuck off. That's my message to those type of people. Thank you, Wunder.
Yeah.
Miranda, we were talking about entitled fans. Because, because entitled fans suck.
Isn't that the truth?
Hell, even Lightning Bliss made a video about dealing with entitled fans.
Yeah.
And I watched it too. It was really good. It's like, oh god, it made me encounter some horrors that I've dealt with years ago.
It's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's still pretty relevant, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, entitled people scare me.
They are not fun to deal with.
That's why I'm kind of a bit hesitant to say, like, to anyone who hires me as a voice actor. It's like, yeah, I charge $2 per line, and they go, $2? It's like, yeah, it's only $2 per line. What's the big deal?
People that make a big deal, again, not every voice actor is gonna be in it for free. You really need to learn to pay them because this is what they do.
And also, guys, it's for me. I only charge $2 per line. I'm pretty sure you guys can afford $2.
Exactly.
I mean, just be grateful I don't charge like what $100 an hour. Like, how most professional actors do.
That is...
Yeah, I know. I am Shadow. Any anime recommendations? My girlfriend just got into anime. I need some ideas. Oh, let's see. Well, there's plenty of action anime you can watch. You can watch One Punch Man, My Hero Academia. You can watch there's a lot of anime you can watch. You can watch it. Well, Flashfire. What kind of stuff does your girlfriend like? Like, what kind of anime does she like? Like, what's her favorite genre? Cause I want to make sure, like, she
People immediately shouting Naruto in the chat.
Well, with Naruto, you'll be there forever, because there's Naruto, then Naruto Shippuden, then Boruto. Huh.
Or we can also just go for the ultimate.
Oh, yes. I highly recommend Dragon Ball. Like, watch the original Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z Kai, because that's the superior dub, and then Dragon Ball Super. Oh, Stormy, thank you. Like, $2 per line, have $40. Thank you. But yeah, like, yeah, when it comes to my voice acting personally, I only charge $2 per line. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out how much I should, like, if I were to, like, you know, read a script, like a really long, like, audio play script. I'm still trying to figure out how much should I charge per line. So, like, I'm thinking maybe possibly $5 per line, or maybe $3. But yeah, I charge $2 per line. So if you ever need me for a voice, I only charge $2 per line.
Hear that, folks? That's pretty cheap if you can afford it.
Yeah. $2. $2 per line. That's it.
That's very reasonable.
Yeah. It's usually the voice acting standard. $2 per line.
Yeah.
Miranda Firestacks. GT Dragon Ball GT is still good if you watch it alone while ignoring the other DBZ canons. Cause by itself it's very good. But yeah, it's not great compared to the others, but on its own it still holds up. Nostalgia Bender. Yeah, Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is good, but don't watch the dub. Do not watch the dub of that anime, because there's a lot of feminist / anti-male agenda in there. It's disgusting.
We won't watch the English dub of what? Dragon Maid?
Oh yeah, in Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the English dub, there is a lot of feminazi / male-hating agenda in there. It's bad, because it was written by Jamie Markey.
Who?
Jamie Markey, she is a voice actress in Funimation who is notoriously known for putting anti-men's as pro-feminist agenda in her scripts. And let's just say she's the one who she's one of the few who started the whole Vic Mignogna drama. She's the Kick Vic voice actress.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, if you want to watch Kobayashi's
Dragon proven to be false or whatever.
Yeah, they're fake.
Of course.
But yeah, like, if you want to watch go ahead and watch Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, but watch the sub. Please, I beg you, do not watch the dub. It is horrible.
Yeah.
Because if you guys know the anime Prison School, Jamie Markey was the one who wrote this line, and I quote it word for word. Hey, do you have a stick up your ass, or are you one of those dumb Gamergate creep shows?
What?
I kid you not. That was a line from Prison School. Yeah. I quote it again. Hey, do you have a stick up your ass, or are you one of those dumb Gamergate creep shows?
I know you would voice some interest in wanting to get me to watch Prison School. I don't really know if I want to now.
Watch the sub. I think the sub's a lot more tolerable, but that was the only bad line in the dub that was only in there. But the rest of the dub is kind of okay. But from what I heard, the sub is actually a lot funnier. But because of that line from Prison School, Jimmy Markey, but because of that specific line, it got blown out of proportion so much so that Funimation now says, anytime Jamie Markey writes something, they have to look over her script with a fine-tooth comb. Like, just to make sure she doesn't put any fucking male-hitting agenda in there. Because Jamie Markey, she is a feminazi to its E.
Soul Surge, wondering about what happened to Vic Mignogna, or whatever.
Vic Mignogna.
Mignogna.
Yeah, he got accused of being a sexual deviant with girls on conventions, but even though, yeah. He was accused of sexual harassment towards fans, but yeah.
Why do people do this? They make up lies about people just because, they didn't get their way. Didn't the same thing happen? Didn't the same thing happen like Dan of the Game Grumps recently?
Yeah. and what's funny is the person who made the accusation she even says, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just realized now that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was because she's still an adult."
Oh,
it's like
that's any fucking excuse of trying to ruin somebody's life.
Yeah, she majorly backpedaled. Like, yeah, on hindsight, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Cancel culture is a horrible fucking thing.
Because he was that age and she was only, almost, and she was like, still the age of, it's like, as long as she's over 18, it's fine. And this girl is over 18.
Bullshit. Cancel culture's a horrible fucking thing, I swear to God.
Oh, fuck cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's because of cancel culture, it discredits actual victims.
Exactly.
And it's sad because, I know people who are legit victims in real life, and, just seeing cancel culture like that is discrediting actual victims. It's like, and actual victims are like, guys, this isn't what we want. It sucks.
It does.
And on the course of a sub versus dub war, I will say this. Yes, sub is good. It's the original source. Subs are good. But there are some good dubs out there. The Black Lagoon dub. The Attack on Titan dub, the Death Note dub, there's Cowboy Bebop,
I wanted to ask on the subject of Death Note.
Yes?
Wasn't there 2 or so other anime series relating to that, or am I just,
I think there were mangas.
I could have sworn there was more anime-related stuff regarding Death Note. I don't know.
Well, there were. I will say there were more live-action movies of Death Note. That's what you're thinking of. There were more live-action movies of it.
I could have sworn there was more. I'll show you sometime.
I think you're referring to the manga because I would have known about it. But there are while sub is great because it's the original source, but there are a really good abundance of good dubs out there if you look hard enough.
Absolutely.
Oh god, nostalgia about the Ghost Stories dub. Ha!
Oh god.
The Ghost Stories dub. Touch me harder.
The fact I remember that, I haven't even seen the full extent of the dub.
Oh my god. Drop the Krispy Kreme, Cervico!
On the subject of Death Note, can we disagree colloquially on one thing?
What?
Fuck the live-action Netflix movie. I mean, literally the only good thing that live-action Netflix movie had, Willem Dafoe as Ryuk.
And also, not too bad, but Lakeith Stanfield, he did a pretty good job as L. He got the character right, but yeah, sure, what he did in the movie was, not really something that L would do, but he got the character down. He was eating sweets. He was sitting with his knees up. It's they got the character down, but he still hasn't really captured what L actually does.
Him and Willem Dafoe as Ryuk, I really think are, the only good things about that live-action Netflix movie.
But, the live-action Death Note movie that movie just makes me rage of what they got so much wrong with from the original.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't fault any of that to the director. Who directed the live-action Death Note? Who was it? Who directed it? Adam Wingard. I feel bad for Adam Wingard because after the Death Note live-action movie, he got so many death threats from fans that he too also logged off of social media. Because, yeah, he made a bad movie, but don't attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Boys Flight, the live-action Full Metal Alchemist. Ugh, that pissed me off.
What?
There's a live-action Full Metal Alchemist movie.
Oh, dear.
In Japan, of course. And Don't get me started on the live-action Attack on Titan movie.
I was literally about to bring that one up.
Don't get me started!
Nazis in that one?
Uh-huh. There were, like, half the cast is not even in there. Just...
Or Zachary brought it up, Dragon Ball Evolution?
No! Get back! No!
I believe you triggered her PTSD, Zachary.
But, Zachary, true story, Akira Toriyama was so horrified of Dragon Ball Evolution, that's what inspired him to create Battle of Gods.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Ball Battle of Gods, with the movie that showed Beerus for the first time. That movie came about as a middle finger to Dragon Ball Evolution.
As in what way?
Like, he was so horrified of Dragon Ball Evolution, of how bad it was. He's like, yeah, no, I gotta make a Dragon Ball movie because, my god, they ruined my baby. So he made Dragon Ball Evolution as a way to say, yeah, no, guys, ignore that, watch my movie instead. Because, again, don't fuck with Dragon Ball.
Indeed.
Because, Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and the Broly movie, oh my god, they were all so good. Especially the Broly movie. Boy Splatty. Oh, the dub is... Oh. No, the dub of the actual live-action movie, like, I heard that was really bad. Like, ugh. But, like... But the anime Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, yeah, that was a great dub. I love Fullmetal Alchemist. Like, I love the Fullmetal Alchemist. I love the original, and I love Brotherhood, even though Brotherhood is better because it actually follows the manga, but still. But we do not speak of the live action of Fullmetal Alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
God, that shit.
Ugh.
But Fullmetal Alchemist is a great dub too. In fact, nostalgia. That's actually. No, it was a Flashfire. I think it was. But yeah, if you want another anime to watch for your girlfriend, yeah, go watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, of course.
Yeah. Hey, why Brotherhood over the original?
It actually follows the manga.
Oh.
Yeah, because the original deviated way far from the manga. Like, it's still good, but it's like, can we get an anime that follows the manga, please? And then, lo and behold, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Like, I love the 2003 version. I love the original, don't get me wrong, but just, like, Brotherhood was just insanely better because again, I love anime that follow the manga. Because, like, the reason why some earlier animes they do their own thing is because, you know, the manga's taking a while, or, you know, like, usually the manga was incomplete while the OG Fullmetal, yeah, as Jay of the Zen said, the manga was incomplete when the OG Fullmetal Alchemist was made. Which again, it's like, hey, anime studios, why couldn't you just wait until the manga is finished? Did you ever think of that? You morons. It's like why can't anime studios just, you know, wait down the line until the manga is finished? Like, would it honestly kill you not to do that?
Evidently, in this case.
Because there's one anime. There's an anime miniseries that's coming out next year that I'm super excited for, and it's Junji Ito's Uzumaki.
I want to watch that with you.
Oh my god, it is my favorite. Like, it is bar none, one of, if not the best and the fan favorite of Junji Ito's stories. Because Uzumaki is so good. Like, I remember reading.
Sorry.
Like, I remember reading the original story. Like, I remember reading the actual manga, and holy shit, I got chills. And then when I saw the trailer for Adult Swim Toonami, I was like, yes, oh my yes.
Like, can we just give all that sort of material to Adult Swim, because they know what they're doing with that kind of distribution. And
the fact that Uzumaki is going to be animated in the style of the actual manga, just black and white manga style, like, I'm all for it. Like, yes.
Like, I will fully attest, I don't really read manga all that much. I mean, I do have the Splatoon manga, but I have yet to read that, so I would personally like to try and track down a copy of Junji Ito's stuff, because I've heard he's one of the better horror writers.
Oh my god, yes. Like, he is the best horror manga artist. And his stories, holy shit, they're good.
Oh, 10 bits from Stormy, by the way. What about the OG Sailor Moon versus Sailor Moon Crystal?
Crystal's better, because it follows the manga. Because believe me, I tried watching the OG Sailor Moon. The filler was so boring. Like, if you can get past the first season with the horrible CG transformations, Crystal is so much better in my opinion, because again, it follows the manga. Same thing with Dragon Ball Z Kai. Kai is vastly superior to the original dub of DBZ because it cuts down the filler. It like trims all the fat that the original suffered. And the reason why Kai is superior, it keeps the original soundtrack. Oh, thoughts on 4Kids dubs? I like the Pokemon 4Kids dub. It's a guilty pleasure. And and even though it's campy, I, still appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh! But trust me, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot more when I watch the Japanese version, because my god, the Yu-Gi-Oh! The original Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first 2 seasons with Duel Monsters and Battle City, they're so good in Japanese, and Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's in Japanese, the best. Hell, it was my boyfriend Sonic fan who got me into watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Japanese version, because my god, everything is uncensored, they keep the original soundtrack, and it's just, I cannot recommend the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough, because it's so good.
I'll have to look into that sometime.
But yeah.
Because I admit, I'm a kind of a scrub that prefers the English dubs compared to the original Japanese subtitles, but I'm more than willing to give it a try, because I think we did that with, wasn't there anime Tokyo Godfathers.
Yeah, because even, like, the Japanese dub of Tokyo Godfathers, that was really good.
Which, again, is kind of why I want to watch it again to see how the English dub is.
Yeah. Because, but yeah, like, I grew up watching the 4Kids dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! But then, when my boyfriend introduced me to the, Yu-Gi-Oh! In a Japanese dub, my god, the Japanese dub is far superior. Especially 5Ds. Like, he showed me 5Ds first, and then Duel Monsters and Battle City. Just, I cannot recommend Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Enough. It's the best.
Indeed.
Now, no disrespect to the 4Kids voice actors, they're good. Like, it's just the way how the voice direction and the scripts they were given. Because, like, Dan Green, Dan Green's awesome. Like, he's amazing. And the less we talk about the dub of Sonic X, the better.
I mean, there's one thing to be agreed there. I think Mike Pollock is probably the best Dr. Robotnik.
Oh, yes! Bar none.
And yes, I still refuse to call him Eggman, because Dr. Robotnik is what I grew up on.
Oh yeah, I grew up with Robotnik too. Jason Griffith, he got better as Sonic after Sonic Unleashed, but he was horrible as Sonic in Sonic X. But like I will say this, he got better as Sonic in Sonic Unleashed, but he will always be the best Shadow.
Yep.
Jason Griffith to me will always be Shadow, bar none.
I still really hope, if anything, I still really hope we get more with, besides the second movie, I hope we get more with Ben Schwartz as Sonic.
Yes! At least we got Colleen Shawnee as Tails, because I love her as Tails. Like I didn't know that that Tails got another voice change, because I do love Kate Higgins as Tails from Sonic Colors, but I didn't know that in Sonic Boom, Tails was voiced by Colleen Shawnee, Colleen Shawnee, and she did pretty good. She almost sounded exactly like Kate Higgins as Tails. But I did hear a rumor that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be the voice of Knuckles if he's going to be in Sonic in the sequel.
Also, wait a minute. Colleen O'Shaughnessy?
Yeah, Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
I know that girl.
She's the voice of Tails.
No, besides that, I know her from somewhere else.
She's also Konohamaru and Ino in Naruto.
She was fucking Sora in Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she is.
I never knew that.
Uh-huh.
This whole time knowing her, I never knew that fucking Sora from Digimon voiced Tails from Sonic.
Yeah, Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
I never knew that. Well, then again, I haven't watched Digimon in, like, for fucking ever. Not even the more recent iterations, but I kind of want to, though.
Yeah, I completely forgot, I mispronounced her last name, but yeah, Shaughnessy.
I can't get over that. Sora from Digimon voices Tails from Sonic.
Yeah, and as I said before, that if Tails is gonna be in the sequel for the movie, there's a rumor going around that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson might be the voice of Knuckles, and I can see that.
I think that it actually works, surprisingly. He's got the voice for it.
I could see The Rock voicing Knuckles.
It works. It really does.
It does. What can I say except Chaos Emerald?
This.
No, it better. What can I say except... Oh no! Oh, what can I say except... Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
You do not know the way.
Just what I need.
Is the Uganda Knuckles thing really still going on?
I don't know. Yeah.
Stormy,
What?
I don't know whether to kiss you or slap you for that one.
Stormy, Shadowmon. Did you Shadowmon? Did you Shadow Monster? Shadowmon
Damn
are
it,
the
Shadow! Ah!
This is the way.
How did I know you were gonna fucking do that?
Just because. But, what can I say except... Oh no. What can I say except... Do you know the way?
Like, I won't deny that the first season of Digimon gave me what essentially amounts to, like, my first two anime quote-unquote waifus. So...
Oh?
Sora and Mimi.
Aww.
What? I actually really like I really like those two characters. Shut up.
Oh, I think it's cute. I mean, I wouldn't know. I never watched Digimon, so.
Oh, I should really take you up on watching that series.
I've always been a Pokemon person.
I mean, yeah, Pokemon's good. Digimon, I mean, it has its quirks as well, but it's still a pretty good series. And the fact it's still going today is pretty good.
Sing along. I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was.
There was another situation going on. I don't know if you know Channel Awesome stuff as of late.
What's going on?
I'm turning on my display capture for this. I don't know. There was a situation recently. You were familiar with both Linkara and the Nostalgia Critic, right?
Yeah, what's up?
Or, well,
what's going
Doug
on?
Walker, I should say.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you know about Oni Plays, right?
Yeah?
Apparently, as far as I recall, they like to joke about fucking, They like to joke about Linkara and Doug Walker sometimes, like they joke about them sometimes. Playful jabs, obviously.
Yeah?
And both of them respectively responded to them on, like, streams of theirs. Apparently, I didn't even know this, that Doug Walker actually apparently streams on Twitch. So...
Oh!
Anyways, would you care to see how the responses stack up to one another?
Sure.
I have it on my stream right now, on my display capture.
Okay.
Are you watching?
Yes.
Like, you can see this. This is...
Yeah, I can see it. It's just like, because I'm on my phone, there's gonna be a delay, so...
Alright, so yeah. Oni plays, they joke about... This is how Linkara responded. Pay close attention.
Obviously.
Okay.
Chocolate Gamer, my question was, have you sent the one play or one play fan made game? Yeah.
No, because I have zero desire to ever think about or talk about Oni plays.
I don't even know what that is.
They are a YouTuber who is the one who constantly mocks me, makes fun of me, and apparently they do an impression of me that everyone loves. Everyone has to point out, wow, his impression of you is so accurate. And he's the one who popularized people calling me the Lightbringer, based off of my crappy old webcomic. So,
Wow.
screw him.
Yeah. Not exactly much of a professional response, wouldn't you agree?
Oh! Someone butthurt?
Yeah. I didn't even realize that he reacted to it as such. Like, apparently somebody can't take a joke.
It's just a joke, bro!
Yeah, like, people are going to make fun of you on the internet. Not everybody's gonna like you. It just... But speaking of that, would you like to see how Doug Walker responded to the very same jokes made towards him?
Color me intrigued.
So here is Doug's response to Oni Plays jokes.
Lord,
Okay.
thank you for the 100 bits. Thoughts on Oni NG, maybe?
Oh, that's the YouTuber guy,
I
right?
think so. The name looks vaguely familiar, so we may not have any.
Yeah,
thoughts.
Oni. No, I know.
There you go.
Just me a few times. I haven't seen much. Rob showed me a little bit where he does some jokes with me and stuff like that. And what I've seen, I think it's pretty funny. I especially like when he does my voice, like, "What are you doing here?" He makes it like super high pitch and like scratches. What I've seen, I laugh pretty hard at. So, yeah, but I can't act like I've seen a ton of it, but the little bit I saw really made me laugh hard.
Quite the contrast, isn't it?
Oh, it's like, dude, laugh at yourself.
Yeah. And it's like, even the comments are saying that, there's a lot of people showing more respect to Doug just for actually being able to take a joke. So,
I know! But,
Like-
oh no, Linkara got his feepies hurt.
Like, I will admit, I stopped watching the Nostalgia Critic stuff because it doesn't really interest me all that much, but I still really think Doug Walker is an entertaining sort,
Oh yeah. Like, I do like Doug Walker's dark cartoon series.
Mm-hmm. Like, Nostalgia Critic...
Like, I love watching his dark cartoons more than the actual Nostalgia Critic episodes.
Yeah, because, again, outside the Nostalgia Critic stuff, I think Doug is still pretty genuinely entertaining,
Oh yeah.
And speaking of which, Oni Plays actually noticed Doug's response, and he responded again, which I will play right now.
Go ahead.
Evercore, thank you for the 100 bits. This is off topic from Kingdom Hearts, but Oni from Oni Plays actually tweeted that he appreciated you were a good sport about the jokes.
Oh, nice. Well, if they're funny, they're funny.
Right. Totally.
If they were bad jokes, I'd be like, hey, but funny's funny.
And if you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at?
What's bad? I mean, I got the greatest job in the world, man. Women go, oh, someone doesn't like me. Oh my god, or someone made fun of me. Oh my god. It's like, I'm doing, like, something that's amazing. And if someone can make a really good joke about it, it's like, please. I don't know, it'd be like if a director came up to me and said, hey, shut up! Because I made fun of a movie. It's like, no, it's all jokes. It's all fun.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sonic Devil, any thoughts on the live-action Bleach or Ghost in the Shell? I heard Ghost in the Shell was split, and again, I've never seen the original Ghost in the Shell. I've not seen it, but, like, I've seen parts of it. I like the original anime, but I've heard that the Ghost in the Shell live-action is very split, and I can't really make my call on Bleach since I've never actually seen Bleach. Like, I've seen, like, the first couple of episodes of the anime Bleach. I did like it, but because the series is just so long, like Naruto and Fairy Tail and One Piece, I just could not. No.
Eesh.
Yeah, it's like. So, I would love to watch them. Like, I would love to watch Bleach, but I don't know if, like, you know. And again, same thing, Boy Splatty. Like, I would love to read the manga, but, you know, I'm not much of a manga reader, because, you know, anything I can just, like, you know, watch it online, or I don't even have time to read stuff anymore, so.
But anyways, yeah, that is pretty much the whole thing with, you know, Doug Walker and Linkara.
Quite the contrast, huh?
Yeah, and this is pretty sad, because I actually liked Linkara's stuff at the top of the fourth wall. You know what Linkara did, right?
Yeah, he's a comic book reviewer.
Yeah, I just didn't know he was that sensitive to people making jokes about him.
Apparently, according to EG, he's very politically driven on Twitter, which explains so much.
Again, I will state this, you know, again, I grew out of watching the Nostalgia Critic stuff, but Doug Walker is still, he seems really like a genuinely good guy, you know?
Yeah, like, we may never know, like, with the whole change of channels thing, like, they could be true, they could not be. And, like, as long as, you know, Doug Walker is, you know, willing to change, like, I'm pretty sure Doug has grown since then.
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course.
Like, yeah, could the apology have been better? Yes. And I'm pretty sure Doug himself didn't write it. I'm pretty sure it was Mike Machado who wrote that.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is, Doug knew what he did was wrong. But I think personally that if Doug were to open his mouth, Mike would fire him. That's why. So I'm pretty sure, you know, Doug wanted to walk, but again, if he were to open his mouth, he could lose the rights to being the Nostalgia Critic. So.
Yeah. It's sad because when he does his own thing, he's really funny. He really is.
Yeah, he is.
Also, simultaneously, seeing those two clips of, you know, him responding to Oni NG, I actually didn't know he was a gamer either, you know?
Yeah.
I might actually have to go look him up on Twitch now.
Yeah, apparently, Nostalgia Crew was playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Hey there, Jay.
Cause I saw a picture of him holding a Keyblade, which is really cool.
Yeah. Again, outside of what he really does seem like a really good guy. Friendly, even.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. I cannot get past this last seesaw. What the hell?
Oh dear.
Which, you know, I wonder, if you and I actually did start a podcast, Shadow, like, how do you think it would even play out? Like, what do you think we'd even do?
I think we would talk about, like, you know, let's see, just, you know, fandom geek stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, what's more fun than, you know, just fandom geek stuff, and then, you know, we just go from there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and again,
like,
you know...
Kind of like what Pumpkin Guy does. Like, he talks about various anime, video games, like movies and stuff.
Mm.
So we'll just be like maybe a media-based channel, like, you know.
Yeah. It could work.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, you know, we need to find interesting enough subjects to keep, you know, interest going.
Yeah. Double Shadow Talks. the Double Shadow Podcast.
Double Shadow Talks. I like the sound of that. Wouldn't we need face cams?
No.
No.
Maybe like have like a drawn picture of our personas in front of microphones.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be good. And then what happens is we have a chat up, and then actually no, wait, even better. When we do a podcast, it could be a live podcast thing, and then people can just in the chat just type in, and that could be our topic. It's kind of like what Pumpkin Guy. It's kind of like what Jim Mathers does when he does the Pumpkin Guy stream. The Pumpkin Guy streams. So we can we can make our podcast actual streams, and then the people in the chat, they type in, that'll be our topic.
I'm sure we'll find a structure somehow.
Wolfie Star, I'm talking about the guy who makes From Me the Squirrel, Jim Mathers. It's the channel Ill Will Press.
Mm-hmm.
He's the creator of From Me the Squirrel, and he does live streams as a pumpkin guy, and he is a little hand puppet of a pumpkin that he talks with, and he does it like that.
Yeah.
So we can do something like that with...
Sorry?
E.g. At first, I was concerned with Doug who would rip on Kingdom Hearts. Thankfully, he seems to be having fun with it. Yeah. I'm surprised, though, Doug is playing, wasn't he... Like, he was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's like, doesn't he need to play the other games? Because,
give the guy
there's
credit,
no way
at least he's... Sorry.
Because, like, there's no way you can play Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing the other games first, because, I mean, there's no way the hell I would play 3 without playing the other games.
I mean, give him credit, he's having fun with it, at least.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of games, that reminds me. This is the month when, Skyward Sword HD comes out, and also The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I cannot be more excited.
I'm sorry. I'm still looking back on it. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. I still can't believe Sora from Digimon voices Tails from Sonic.
Yep.
I don't know why the fuck I can't get over that, but I just can't.
But, what was I gonna say? But, oh my god, this month, Skyward Sword HD and The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I could not be more excited. And, speaking of The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, of live streams, Hero Star, was actually talking to me recently, and, he came to me saying, hey, we should do, like, a live stream play of, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, because he, too, is also a fan of Ace Attorney. And I'm like, we should totally do that. Like, he and I have been talking about actually doing a live stream Let's Play of, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And I thought, yeah, I'd be all for that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, if you two want to do that, be my guest. I have no control over you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, Mr. Warren, 10 bits. 10 bits. Don't forget, brother and dear Pun Sister, we happy few.
We happy few.
Yes.
I don't know how we keep forgetting about that one.
I know.
I mean, because we have a lot in our backlog for Double Shadow plays. Overlord, The Pirate's Fate, the Five Nights at Wario series.
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
I guess it goes without saying, as much as it's going to traumatize us again, yes, we will look at Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Yep.
But you guys are paying for our therapy bills this time.
Yes. You're paying for my therapy and ice cream.
Yes.
Because chances are, by the time we play it, I'm probably gonna need, like, what, 40 tubs of vanilla ice cream.
I'll need the cookie dough ice cream.
Oh my god, now I imagine if someone drawing a picture of you and I just eating tubs and tubs of ice cream.
With Monica looking over our shoulders gleefully.
Yeah. And, like, we do the rarity. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom.
And yeah, Flashfire. Yes, that is indeed the case. The same voice actress who did Sora in the English dub of Digimon, at least the first 2 seasons, is the same one who currently does Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Top Ace, yeah, pan cupcakes, but 10. Oh, it's just 10. Okay, I'll talk to Gotti. But yeah, Stormy, you. But yeah, I imagine someone drawing a picture of me and Shadow eating like tubs of ice cream after playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Again, I eat vanilla ice cream, and while he eats cookie dough. Though, I'm trying to figure out which picture would I use? My Umbra Swift or my Bella Voce? Well, if it's double Shadow, Umbra Swift.
Yeah.
Though recently in the thumbnails, you've been using my Bella Voce one.
Well, yeah, because there don't exist vectors of Umbra, so...
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I do kind of wish there were.
Well, the thing is, though, Umbra Swift's model needs a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
Umbra Swift needs a huge model and upgrade. So, she needs her mane fixed, she needs her tail fixed, she needs her colors fixed.
Well...
there's so many things I need to fix. She needs her kitty mark fixed. There's so many things I want to fix with Umbra Swift.
Why don't you talk to that Wooshi guy?
It's since your model gun update, I need to get my model update too. And I'm trying to figure out if we're gonna be the double Shadow twins. I kind of want to have a look similar to yours, but not too similar because I still want to be my own model and own character. So.
Well, why don't you talk to Wooshi? I mean, he helped to remodel Bella Voce.
Well, I need to take Umbra to the drawing board first. First I need to have lots and lots of sketches of to perfect the Umbra drawing, and then once the drawing is done, then I can see if it could be done with Gmod and SFM. So, but yeah, Umbra needs a huge upgrade, and long hair needs a fix too. And I actually gave long hair an actual name. I call her Long Hair Serenity. So, but yeah, both, and it's kind of sad that I have not used my long hair Sona. Oh, Aura Drax subscribed.
Thank you for the 7 months, Aura. We loved your Q&A. Here's 7 months support. Thank you.
But yeah, 2 of my other Sonas, they needed a huge upgrade. So. But my Bella Voce Sona, she's perfectly fine.
I still think Wooshi did a wonderful job modeling her.
Oh, he did.
Which again is kind of why I suggested why don't you go to him to see about remodeling Umbra.
Maybe, yeah.
If you were thinking of making her kind of similar to Shadow Rush's design, what were you even thinking?
I'm trying to it's hard to say. I do want to have a I do want to have a mane and tail style where she does have highlights or streaks in her mane. It's not just just a red mane or a red color mane and a red mane tail. I do want her to have another color added into it, kind of how yours has red and white hair.
Yeah.
So something similar to that, and but again, not too similar. I don't want to be red and white. Maybe another color to maybe complement her eyes or whatever. Because if it'll just be red and white, that people won't tell us apart. So.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe a reddish. Oh, definitely keep the red, but maybe a light purple streak or something like that. like something like I'm trying to figure out what other colors complement red. Especially, you know, and I don't want to have like her, because again, like gray ponies with a red mane and tail is very commonplace. And another reason why the change also is because my color scheme on my pony Son of Umbra Swift is too similar to the Lost Narrator. So it's like, yeah, she needs a definite change, because there's so many ponies with gray body with a red color mane and tail. It's like, I don't want to be like the Lost Narrator in that, so that's another reason why she needs to have like highlights in her mane and tail, and a different TD mark and everything else. So maybe even a lighter body, maybe even a different colored body for her. So yeah, again, I need to go back to the drawing board to see what can actually work.
Also, I think Zachary here was referencing your...
Yeah, my Workaholics comic, yeah.
Do you really have a hard time saying no to projects?
I do sometimes. Like, don't worry, I do know when to say no. Like, I only say no if my workload is too full, or if what the project's given to me is something that I'm genuinely not interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't worry, I do say no to projects. Like, I do say no to projects. Like when it comes to, like, maybe, like, a fanfic reading by someone, it's like, I don't do fanfic readings. I don't. Or crossovers. I'm not a fan of crossovers. Oh, voice bloody. Maybe Umbra could have her own unique hat. Huh.
I did not
Well,
actually...
if she were to wear a hat, it'd be a beret.
I was also going to say, I don't even want to conflict too much with, what's going on with my story world right now,
Yeah, because the hat's kind of, Shadow Zone thing.
Yeah. That's not saying she can't have a hat, but even still. I really hope that didn't come off as pompous.
No. I actually do have a backstory with Umbra, with how she connects to Bella. Because, like, Umbra, like, I do have a story of how Bella and Umbra connect. Because, the reason why Bella's hairband exists, it was a gift from Umbra. Because what I wanted to do was, the reason for both the hairband and the bow tie that Bella wears is that they were gifts from both Umbra and Longhair. Umbra gave her the hairband, and Longhair gave her the bow tie. And they were gifts for her. And the reason for the hairband is because what I wanted to do is Umbra wanted to, have like some kind of, headpiece similar to Shadow's hat, but because, she's not that much, she's not that strong or powerful than Shadow, she's like, yeah, I had this hairband for a while, but all I can really do is telekinesis. So, here, Bella, why don't you have it? I've got no use for it anyway. So, Umbra gives Bella the hairband. And the reason for the bow tie, for Longhair's backstory, is that she used to be a part of the Kennerlot choir, and anyone in Kennerlot who's a musician, they wear bow ties. But then, ever since Longhair did her own thing with the music and singing career, she's got no use for the bow tie. And what she did was, with the bow tie, she enhanced the bow tie to, like, help with her vocal performances. And so, here you go, Bella. Why don't you have this bow tie I wore since in my days in Kennerlot choir? I've got no use for it. Why don't you have it? So that's the reason why both the hair tie, here's the reason why both the hairband and the bow tie exist. They were gifts from my other pony sonas. So yeah.
That's quite wholesome.
Yeah. Like, for Umbra, the reason why she had a hair tie is because she wanted to, you know, it's like, huh, my brother wears a hat. I wonder if I can have a headpiece too. She tried a hairband, but all she could really do with it was telekinesis. She can't really do anything else. She's like, I have no use for it. And plus, a hairband doesn't really suit me anyway, so... And she's like, I'm kind of powerful on my own, so I don't need it. So she then gives the hairband to Bella. And then, for long hair, she wore a bow tie when she was in the Kennerlaw choir, but now that she has a music career with singing, she's got no use for it. She's like, yeah, you know what? I've got no use for this bow tie. I'll just give us some vocal enhancements to it, and there you go.
Yeah. And Mercy sorry.
So yeah, that's the reason for Bella's hair tie, and that's the reason for Bella's hairband and bow tie.
He's nice.
Yes.
And Mercy in the chat, sorry to interrupt. If Umbra were to have a hat, it'd just be a normal head and not have powers like Shadow Rush's does.
Well, I would say, like, if Umbra were to wear a hat, it'd be a beret. Like, you know, like a French beret. Or maybe like oh no. What are those hats called? The ones with like those plaid hats with like a cap on it?
Tam O'Shanters?
What are they called?
Tam O'Shanters or something or other?
What was it? No, it wasn't a tam o'shanter, but it's one of those hats where it's an English cap hat. It's those English caps.
I wouldn't know, unfortunately.
Because, like, I do, in fact, have an English cap hat in my closet. I'm like, that might be something that Umbra might wear, either that or a beret.
Yeah.
Just what I needed.
Flat cap? Yeah, that's what it was, a flat cap.
Flat cap, alright.
Yeah, flat caps. Yeah, imagine, like, Umbra wearing that. Yeah, either a flat cap or a beret. But yeah, they're those English caps. Those England caps. Those things. But yeah, I do have a flat cap in my closet, and I used to wear that a lot when I'm going out. Oh god, boy, Splatty. Puts on Jax that top of the morning to you, laddies!
Bless you, Jacksepticeye.
God bless Jacksepticeye. Oh, J-Rod, honestly, I could see your OC wearing a flat cap. Oh, yeah! Which one? Like, because I know Bella Voce wears a hairband, so... Maybe she could wear a flat cap, Bella Voce, if she, you know, took the hairband off.
Yeah, again, it could work.
Yeah. Though I do have a really cool Halloween picture with Bella Voce. And it's actually something that inspired the hairband, honestly. I imagined for a Halloween picture of Bella Voce where the hairband is actually a set of teeth, and it shows that it shows that Bella has a second mouth on the back of her head. So, like, I thought of a really cool Halloween piece. Like, not everything is as it seems. Like, my hairband could be like a set of teeth, and that Bella Voce has a second mouth on the back of her head. Yeah. So,
okay,
I always thought that would be a really cool. Like, I always thought that would be a really cool Halloween piece.
Yeah.
Also,
on the subject of realizing people who I didn't know voice and shit actually voice and shit, continuing on the subject of how the voice actress who does Sora from Digimon does Tails from Sonic, do you want to know what else Colleen O'Shaughnessy did?
Who?
Fucking Jazz from Danny Phantom.
Oh shit! I forgot about that!
Yeah!
Just what I needed.
And yes, Jay of the Zen, like the Futakachi Oni, yeah. 10 bits. In before I am as a spooky goopy. I am spooky goopy, pun sister. But I completely forgot Kalino Shaughnessy was Jazz. Holy shit.
As did I. Well, then again, that's also because I haven't watched Danny Phantom in years, but I think we all can agree that's like one of the best shows
love
ever.
Danny Phantom. Oh my god.
If only it had gotten so much more.
And then Butch Hartman ruined it saying, oh, well, Danny Phantom's a Christian boy and he's fighting all the evil ghosts and like, no, Butch, stop it.
Right,
No, it's fine.
Thank you, Derek the Brony, for the host. I don't think we're going to be going much longer anyway, so...
Yeah.
We have been going for like how long? Like 2.5 hours now? I think this might be my last
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock now.
I think this might be my last game before I call it a stream.
Yeah. Oh my god, Danny Phantom was a great show.
I'm still never going to get over this. Sora from Digimon voices Jazz from Danny Phantom and Tails from Sonic. I'm never going to get over it, if that wasn't evident.
I know, right? She's also the voice of, again, Inu and Konohamaru from Naruto.
Yeah, I would never have guessed.
I love her. I love her as Ino. Like, out of all the Naruto girls, I love Sakura, but Ino will always be my girl.
Well, I've never in my life watched Naruto, so I wouldn't know.
It's okay, but yeah, Ino is best girl in my opinion. Like, yes, I love Hinata and Tenten, but Ino is just the best.
Oh.
And of course she can. And yes, sorry Sakura haters, but I love Sakura. Fight me.
Well, that wasn't too bad of a finish.
Kakashi, yes.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we hit 2.5 hours of streaming.
And you got 2 crowns.
Yeah, I can say that's a success at least.
God bless Dr. Seuss. Next time on Shadow Reads Dr. Seuss.
Anyways, yeah, that will do it for the stream, though.
That was fun.
It was. I'm glad we could do this again. And then again, I'm glad I can always do everything with you, Shadow.
Yay!
Anyways, that'll do it for now. Thanks, everybody, for coming around, for the love, the support, and everything. Have a good day, stay awesome, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!